Hi, I'm Mrs. Wyckoff and I teach agriculture classes here at Mountain View High School. I have 4 classes that I teach. The first one is personal skills development. This one is mainly for freshmen and sophomores and does count for your speech credit. In personal skills development, you will learn the FFA Creed, which we use to teach you all how to present. Then you'll learn parliamentary procedure, which gives you the basis for following basic procedures for how a meeting should run, and also gives you the opportunity to argue. And the third thing that you do is actually get to research a controversial agricultural topic and then write a prepared speech about that. Again, that gets you your speech credit. It's a lot of fun, and you get to learn a thing or two about agriculture in the process. The second class that I teach here is Intro to Plant Science. This is a class that we'll be running in the fall semester, and it gives you the opportunity to learn the basics about plants. You will learn about plant biology, structure of plants, and basically the things that they need to grow. The next class that I teach is Intro to Agriculture Mechanics, which in this class you actually get to learn basics about using tools, woodworking, PVC, and plumbing. And we even get the opportunity to learn a bunch about safety, which I know you're probably like, safety, that's exciting. But we do our best to put it into a nice, fun way, and you get to learn about fire safety, how to use a fire extinguisher, that kind of stuff. My ultimate favorite class that I teach here at Mountain View is Intro to Animal Science. In Intro to Animal Science, you get to learn about management of beef cattle, dairy cattle. You get to do the ultimate famous Napoleon Dynamite lab. We also learn about sheep, pigs, and sometimes chickens if we get to it. And you'll never quite know what wanders through an animal science class.
Hi, I am Mrs. Stokes, and I teach the rest of the classes in Ag here at Mountain View High School. One of my classes I teach is Intro to Small Gas Engines. In Intro to Small Gas Engines, you will go through and learn how an engine functions, the 4-stroke theory, the 2-stroke theory. You will go through and break an engine down, take it apart I should say, we don't like to break things, and put it back together and have it running at the end. As Intro to Small Gas Engines is usually geared towards a sophomore class here at Mountain View, with the advanced classes being offered over at Meridian High School. The other companion classes I teach botany and I teach zoology. Botany, it goes on in the fall, and we learn about the plants of Idaho, the impacts of plants on society. You get to a fun plant book collection and go through and learn how plants are classified. The second semester you come back and I teach zoology to you. Zoology is advanced animal science, so you have to have had Intro to Animal Science to take advanced animal science. In zoology, we also go through animal classification as far as our domestic animals. We talk about the use of domestic animals. We go a little bit about animal rights. We go through and we break down the physiology of animals as far as their systems, reproductive system, lactation, and that type of stuff. And then we go through at the end and do a fun little lab I won't talk about right now. The Horticulture 1 and Horticulture 2 courses here at Mountain View High School. These are our junior level plant science classes. In these classes I go through and pick up where Ms. Wyckoff leaves off on the biology of plants. We do a lot of applications in growing of plants. We have a full greenhouse. We actually go through and produce plants for a full sale at the end of the year. We have an outdoor orchard area where you learn how to prune trees. We have an outdoor garden area where you learn how to grow things in the ground. So we cover all the aspects of plant production in Hort 1 and Hort 2. New classes offered next year. So all you seniors out there that have suffered through a plant science class with me, we are offering landscape design and we're also offering floriculture. In landscape design, we'll go through and figure out the landscape plants and how to put things in a landscape and arrange a landscape. Floral design comes back to learning about flowers and how we arrange flowers, make boutonnieres, corsages, and things like that. So 2 new classes here at Mountain View. I need you guys to enroll so they can fly next year.
And one thing that is offered to all students by taking an ag class here at Mountain View High School is the opportunity to be in our Career and Technical Student Organization, which is also referred to as the CTSO, but we have our students get involved in FFA if they choose to. FFA is a student leadership organization where you will get the opportunity to travel, typically for pretty cheap for how our chapter runs. You get the opportunity for leadership and tons of scholarships. And for those competitive people over there, we have quite a few competitive events all involving agriculture in some way. No, you don't have to be a farmer to join.